Hello everybody, my name is Nafisa Black and this is my little helper,
Lily.
So today I'm going to be making for you red cabbage. I don't really have a name for it, it's just something I came up with. I've been making for a few years, but it's red cabbage with like a ginger honey sauce, and it's like braised or cooked in a pan in a skillet. So I have a small head of purple cabbage or red cabbage that I've cut up. I have some diced apples, Granny Smith apples. I've used about an apple and a half because what this does, it gives it a little crunch and a little texture and a little sour flavor. I have fresh ginger juice. I use about 2 knobs of ginger, and this is about I would say like a tablespoon. And that's going to go in my sauce. I have about 2 tablespoons of homemade, or not homemade, but local honey to give it the sweet taste. I have juice from a whole lemon. Once again, this is 1 whole lemon. Get rid of the seeds. That's going to go in my sauce. That's going to go on top of the glaze. That's going to go on top of the sauteed cabbage. Then I have 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil and 1 looks like teaspoon of minced, what is this, garlic. That's going to be sauteed in the oil. And I did about 1/4 of a red onion. The onion gives it a different type of taste as well. So you see I got a whole bunch of mixtures. And then I'm going to season it with fresh ground ginger. Well, not fresh, but ground ginger. I have a little garlic powder. I don't know if you can see that. I have some fine pink salt, Himalayan salt.
Can I show it?
Yeah.
One more time.
Okay. Garlic. Show my ginger. Ginger. Show my salt. Salt. And then we have blackstrap molasses. I put like a little bit, just a tinge. Blackstrap molasses is very strong, but it's high in like magnesium. It's high in iron. So if you're like a vegetarian or vegan and you really, trying to keep iron levels, blackstrap molasses, not regular molasses, but blackstrap molasses, really good for you. Sometimes I just take a teaspoon, or when I mix my herbal teas, I put some in there as a sweetener. So what I'm gonna do is get my eye started. Ooh, I should have had this warming up already. Forgive me. So I have a saucepan for my glaze. And like I said, my glaze includes the ginger, honey, and lemon juice, and some blackstrap molasses. That's going to all go into the glaze. But first, we're going to pour in the oil to saute the onions. Let my oil heat up. And we're going to let that heat, and then we're going to heat up the garlic, and then we're going to cook the onions until we're going to saute the onions, and they're going to have like a translucent look to them. But the reason I chose this for my recipe is because cabbage has a strong history in Africa. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I'm from African heritage, but my family, we've always eaten greens, and cabbage is a staple in our home, but we always use regular green cabbage. I, stumbled upon this one time. I was like, well, let me try. I usually braise my collard greens, but something that told me to try red cabbage and green apple, and I tried it, and I've liked it ever since. So like I said, cabbage is a staple in a lot of African American households, and it's usually not purple cabbage. Is usually your regular green cabbage, but I figured I would add my own little twist to it. What you think, Lily? Do you like cabbage?
I never ate it.
You never eat cabbage. You gonna try my cabbage when we get done cooking? Okay. So while we got the oil heating up, it's ready. I'm gonna put in my garlic. You have to keep an eye on it because, you know, garlic burns pretty fast. And nobody wants burnt garlic in their food. Who wants burnt garlic? Not I.
Me.
You like burnt garlic? So I'm just going to let it saute in the pan a little bit. And like you can kind of gauge. If you need more oil, you can add more oil. Lily, this is for my class. If you need more oil, you can, but you know, I'm not gonna put too much because you don't want it to be too greasy. Too greasy. I'm gonna get my garlic going. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. And like I said, we're gonna cook the onions until they're translucent. You don't want to cook them too long or they're mushy, but you know you want them to have a little translucent look to them. Alright, so now we're going to get started on the glaze over here. Ooh, look at all of that. Oh my gosh, what is that? Starch? This is starch from the root of the ginger. I love juiced ginger. You know, when I get sick, that's my go-to meal. Or my go-to ginger shots with turmeric in it. Kind of a pick-me-up. And ginger is good somewhat, I guess, for the liver. I don't know. Detoxify the liver. But then when I get sick, I always eat it. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in my honey. Like I said, this is 2 tablespoons. You can kind of add whatever you want to your liking. No, this is my usual. Can you put that over there, Stink?
I just feel like it's burning.
Well, because it's cooking. Ready to go. It's not burning. It just smells like onions. So the onions are cooking. They're almost translucent. And now we're going to add the lemon juice to the sauce.
Lemon juice?
That is lemon juice. Oh my gosh. Look at the little seeds in the bottom.
Good.
You know lemon juice is tart.
What's tart?
Tart is
Good.
sour. Sour is opposite of what? Sweet. So
The
it's
sour isn't good.
I mean, if you like sour, it's good. So now here is my little, whatever you want to call this, juice saute. I'm going to put on top of my cabbage. So my onions are pretty translucent. I don't like them too, like I said, cook too hard. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add the cabbage. And I forgot water. Where's my water? Distilled water. Ah. And I forgot water. You need a little water to steam the cabbage. Not too much. Maybe a little bit of onion. See this flow. Thank you, Mini Helper. And so now, while I'm steaming my cabbage, back up, pal. Put salt, garlic powder. You're supposed to be my helper. I don't need that. Can you hand me the ginger? Ginger. Don't come in here. Ginger. This is it right here. Or you come in, you say hey to the camera. Just peep your head in. This is my other big helper. She's a little shy, camera shy, but she's usually in here helping me cook. But my little one is not camera shy.
Who said I was camera shy?
Well, you acting like you're camera shy. Say hey to my class. My classmates.
We have friends.
Huh?
We have friends.
Yeah, friends, classmates. Are your classmates your friends?
No. I only got 2 now.
You don't have 2 now? 2 friends?
I don't like Marvel anymore.
Okay, well,
starts to get boring.
oh my gosh. Well, I don't get to really talk to my classmates because my classmates are all online. So I don't know. We don't talk.
Which one is the best?
I don't know any of them, Lily. We don't talk. We're just in class together. Ah, is this the lid that goes? No, it's too little. Entertain them, Lily, while I find the lid. Okay, so now I can't find my lid. But if you want it to steam a little faster, you can put your lid on. But it's steaming pretty fast now. Like I said, sauteed cabbage. It shouldn't take long at all. This is like a quick go-to meal that I make all the time when I'm really just like, when I'm looking for that good side that I want. And I want cabbage, not the regular cabbage, so I just cook this. This is like my staple. I cooked it for my parents a couple of weeks ago, and they like fell in love with it. And my mom was like, "What'd you put in that? What is that? Where'd you find that recipe?" I was like, "This is my special recipe that I created. So you have to get permission from me to use it." No, I'm just kidding. Lily, I seriously don't know where the top is. I thought I had all. Oh, here it is. Oh,
It's not it.
found it.
If it's the one you already tried.
Huh?
If it's the one
It's not. It's the one that fits. So our sauce is done cooking. Y'all can't really see this. I'm gonna come up close. So it's more like, it's not a thick, heavy sauce. Or can you see it? No, you can't. It's more like a glaze, and it's gonna give the cabbage that ginger, that twang. My chickens are crowing. So it's, once we put the apples, the Granny Smith gives it a sour taste. And then the ginger kind of balances it out. And then the honey gives it that sweet taste. So it's actually a good combination. Oh, my chickens are really crowing. Why are they up this late?
Ooh.
Ooh. You hear the chickens? Ah. I'm sorry. Better back up, girl. I need a little more seasoning.
Everything's turning purple.
It is turning purple. I don't know why they call it red cabbage, but it's so purple. It's like really purple. Oh yeah, let me add my blackstrap molasses to my...
I want to do something.
You want to do it? Okay, get a spoon. Let's get a regular spoon. You want to pour it? Come on. You want to hold the spoon? So we're putting like just a spoonful of blackstrap molasses. Like I said, I like blackstrap molasses. It's actually pretty good for you. It's old. A lot of people don't use the blackstrap molasses, but look it up and you can find out about it. But I cook with it quite a bit. Like I said, I put it in my teas. It does not taste that good. It's kind of strong. It has a real irony taste, but it's something I get used to. And then cooking it with this, you really can't tell the difference. It's a sweetener, and it's got nutritional value. So. I know, it's turning purple, Lily. Oh my gosh, it's like dark purple. You gonna try it? You are? Okay. Go, Lily. So now that my cabbage is kind of cooked down, huh? Okay, so now I'm going to, I let my cabbage cook a little while. I'm going to add my apples.
Did I put it?
Yeah. We're going to add the apples to the roux or whatever you want to call this, the glaze. And what we'll do, we'll let the apples cook. One. We'll let the apples kind of caramelize a little bit. But I put what you can put. I put on my apples so that they won't turn brown because they've been sitting out for quite a while. I cut them up and I put half a lemon on it, and the citric acid of the lemon keeps them from oxidizing and turning brown. Like I said, these apples have been sitting out here for probably about an hour. Because before I did this, I got a phone call and I've been talking on the phone and I've been procrastinating. 1 hour. Back up from the stove, girl.
It was like 20 hours.
It was not 20 hours. It was 1 hour.
You had me play with those magnets.
I did not have you play with the magnets. You decided to play with the magnets.
Yeah, because I put all the magnets on the other side.
So, I'm just going to warm up our apples a little bit. In the ginger, honey, molasses sauce. Look at it. Look at them. So beautiful. Got a little glaze to them. And lemon juice sauce.
And I see, it looks like caramel apples.
It does look like caramel apples, but it's not caramel apples. It's got ginger and other stuff. Back up, because this thing's gonna start rolling. Oh. Cut it down. Lily, I think we should start a cooking show. What do you think? Me and you. We could go on the road with this at Cook Me. Me and my daughter might have come on. We might be on to something. Our own cooking show. And I let her choose the recipes sometimes. She only likes, what do you eat all the time?
Chips.
She's a junk food child. She likes potato chips, chicken fingers, and French fries and macaroni
Oh,
and
and
cheese.
salads.
You like salads? Well, we can start.
Without eggs, without the chicken, without raisins, just lettuce.
Lettuce and what?
And that sauce in the end will have
You like salsa?
with ranch.
Okay, so our cabbage is about ready. I like my cabbage al dente. I don't like it mushy. That is gross to me. So I don't have a cameraman, so I'm having to pan in and do this on my own. So this is what it looks like after it's cooked. We'll have to work on getting a cameraman next time.
Ooh, I can be the cameraman.
He can. My son can be the cameraman, but he's asleep. It's kind of late. We're
He's
up.
sleeping on the tablet.
It's spring break for us, so that's why my kids are up so late. If you're wondering, they do usually go to bed, but tonight them stay up. It's spring break. So now we got our glaze, our sauce that we poured in. We're just gonna let it cook for like a minute or so, just to marinate, and so all the juices and stuff can combine and come together. We're gonna lower it to a simmer.
Now the apples are turning red.
They are turning red because dun, dun, dun. Stack our bowls. Stack all the dirty stuff out the way. Yeah, we don't have a staff or a crew to slide all this stuff out the way, so yeah, we gotta do it on them. Don't touch that, it's hot. There you go, chicken. Don't burn my plate, girl. Don't break it. Just leave it. Turn my plate up. Okay, so now we have our finished product. I want to take the nice little camera, and you might see some flipping and flopping and all that jazz. But here's what we come up with. We have our nice little red cabbage with the ginger, fresh ginger, honey. Is that clear? And here's Lily.
Take a picture of it.
Yes, we can take a picture. You gonna say hi and bye?
Hello and bye.
Oh, look at that book in your nose. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is it. Reverse. I don't know how to use my phone. Oh, I think it took pictures. Anyways, but this is a finished product. Like I said, the cabbage comes from my African heritage. You know, we've always eaten cabbage since I've been a kid, but it's always been boiled, and I did not like that. I like boiled, but the texture was always kind of like, ugh. So like I said, stumbled upon a red cabbage and was like, let me just play with it, and got a mixture of things, and I fell in love with it, you know. So this is a staple that I eat. My kids usually don't eat it, but I definitely eat it all the time. So thanks.